Hello everyone, my name is Barbara and I'm a Polish girl who lives in Ireland and likes to knit, and today I'm going to show you my finished object, which is this cardi. Hello! This is my, I think on this channel, third garment that I have knitted, and this is, let's say, the second overall with fingering weight yarn. Anyway, so this video is about a finished object, the one that I finished. If you're looking for a pattern, this is a paid for pattern, and you can find that pattern underneath the video in show notes, so check it out. It is Longline CARDIGAN by Joji Locatelli, and the yarn I used. Okay, first things first, I'm going to tell you a few things about tools I used, then how I enjoyed to knit this pattern, and the third thing, I'm going to show you some yarn that I'm going to plan to use for my next project. Right, first things first, I'm going to show you bag, and the bag I used for this project was sewn by Hannah from Circus Stunning Handmade Yarns, and I won this amazing yarn I'm going to show you in a sec, and this bag in one of her giveaways on Instagram. So play, you may win. This is the one. And I just attached to my keychain, you can find it in my shop, which says sweater, just so that I know what I have inside. Beautiful blue. Next, yarn. Oh, here's the yarn. It's a beautiful, delicate gray. Tonal, I would say, kind of a shadow of a grey. On the screen now you have a label, so it says Circus Stunning Handmade Australia. I've never been in Australia, but I feel like a part of it. So here is a Ravelry sock fingering 4-ply, 80% Australian superwash merino, 20% nylon. We have over here 409 yards, which is 374 meters in 100 grams. And the color is, as you can see, it's grey hoke. How do you read it? I know it's a bird. Beautiful. Etsy shop. Check the screen now. I'm going to weight this sweater and put on the screen information right now how many grams I used to knit it. I would reckon 300 something grams. That'd be my guess, because I still have one skein left and those are leftovers. So 3 something. I used loads of stitch markers because I was knitting my sleeves one at a time, so I had a dingling part. And here are my stitch markers on my Knitting I Love tags. Some of them are mine, some of them I received as a gift during Christmas. I used 2 cables to hold stitches for arms, because first I was knitting from the top down, you don't seam anything, wild stitches on the cords, and you knit the rest, and then you come back to them and you pick them up. Just in case you're wondering where I was keeping my stitch markers. And knitting needles. The pattern recommends to use 2 sizes, so I used 2 sizes, and here I kept them in my Silent Forest. I used 3mm, which are those black ones, carbon ones, and then a wooden one, which is 3.5mm, but that's the only needles I had. Because this is Knit Pro, they have a tendency to unscrew themselves, and they are changeable sets, so you can unscrew each. So I had to use the key to kind of maintain in one place. I'm definitely swapping for Haya from now on. I'm going to show you, it's a cool one. The same interchangeable, but I have 3.5mm ready, which is US size 4, and the whole cord is moving, so I presume I would not have an issue like this. Yeah! And these to hold stitches on cords. Pattern tells you to hold like 7 stitches, I think at some stage, so I use these 2 stitch holders. So I use these. I think you have to use them. So basically what I can tell you about a pattern, I think anyone can knit it. What you do is, it's a very interesting structure. So don't afraid to just follow it. There's something you will need to kind of add up, but everything will end up nicely. You will start with provisional cast on, so check it out, definitely that, I think. And because it's a fingering weight yarn, that's a little bit that pick up stitches for me was a challenge. I don't know have I done a good job or not, but let's face it. Do you see it? It's a beautiful, beautiful sweater, I would say, to knit it. I was knitting for bust 90 centimeters. So I think that's fine. We have a lovely texture over here in the front, just stockinette stitch. Looks like if I had dropped the stitch, but I didn't, so I don't know what that is. It's another one. And tip for me, if you have any knitted garments, use the hangers. They have kind of a material, so that way it won't slide, it will hold evenly, so nothing will stretch. And as you can see, I put my tag hand wash. Even though it says superwash, it's a fingering, it's delicate. So here it is. I just basically took one skein, and then once I finish it, I joined and knit another one. I'm so happy. So you may know, may not know, I'm going to Edinburgh Festival, so I hope to see you over there. I think I'll be wearing this cardigan. We shall see how it goes. I really enjoyed this knit, so definitely recommend it. So what I want to knit next. For Christmas, I got myself these 3 skeins, Tammy Wee Colors, which is 75% wool, 25% nylon. 3 of them, beautiful. I think about the pullover or something. Let me know, what would you knit with it? Suggestions. Something with stockinette stitch, I would say. Or I have skeins that I was hoarding like a tiger. These 2. First one is Storyteller, Tiffany Island. It is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. We have 463 yards over here and 100 grams. Beautiful skein. And then we have this one, Star Fiber Studio. Beautiful color. On the screen you have written down the name, Flower Bouquet. 75% merino wool, 15% silk and 10% linen. 400 meters, 433 yards. And I still have some leftovers with Circustonic Handmade, so I was thinking it will work nicely as a striper. Tempted. So we shall see how it goes. But this time I'm going to use needles that I sell in my shop, which is Hiya's, interchangeable with the sharp tips. Oh, and they're very light because they're hollow. So here what you can find in my shop. I'm going to use 5 inches, 3.5 millimeters, which is US size 4, and a cord, small, which is 40 inches, 100 centimeters, which looks like this. Aren't they pretty? And I won't have problems with them because this is what I like about them. I hope you can see it. The whole thing is moving unless I want to unscrew. This is the part. And it has with them now, well, with the shorter cords and 4 inches tips. I love them. I don't have a problem with unscrewing, and the only thing that I'm using is my fingers to kind of secure it. So check it out if you're interested. Tell me what you're knitting. Are you knitting any fingering weight sweaters? Let me know. Tell me which kind of set would you pick for me to knit. And if you know any patterns that will work with those yarns, please let me know down below. And I hope to see your, use hashtag knitting I love. Show me what you're knitting, and I hope to see you next one. Bye! I have a cardigan.